Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here on the channel. We're back with the 2000s NBA re-simulation in MyLeague. We're the 2003-2004 season, and the prospects are right here. Dwight Howard, Luol Deng, Andre Iguodala. I've heard of a couple of these. J.R. Smith, of course. Trevor Ariza. Anderson Varejao, I guess is how you say that. And a couple of others. Sean Livingston. Yeah, so the winner of the 2003-2004 NBA Finals was the Pistons, the Detroit Pistons. So, can they do that here in this resimulation? I don't know. Let's actually go to the Pistons and see. I guess what I could do is just do this. Skip all the way over there. It's pretty laggy at some points. Pistons, where are they at? Right there. I mean, they've got Zach Randolph, Kerry Kittles, Ricky Davis, Nelson Montgomery, Michael Stewart, Junior Hardaway, Fabricio Reyes, Randy Livingston, Victor Hardaway. They got some Hardaways, don't they? So they don't got the greatest of people, but they have some decent people. So we're gonna do it as we normally do, and simulate all the way to the NBA All-Star Draft. Time for the All-Star Draft. Let's see, will Allen Iverson get it once again? Allen Iverson gets it again, but this time he is against Kobe. Kobe's a 5-time All-Star. Allen Iverson's a 16-time All-Star. And I'm pretty sure that's his 5th or 6th time being a captain. So we're going to auto-draft it. Kobe Bryant chooses Kevin Garnett, Antonio McDeas, Tracy McGrady, Gilbert Arenas, Ray Allen, Dirk Nowitzki, Vince Carter, Manu Ginobili, Zach Randolph, Shawn Marion, and Rasheed Wallace. Allen Iverson chooses Elton Brand, Baron Davis, Tim Duncan, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Shaq, Lonzo Mourning, Steve Francis, Jalen Rose, Richard Hamilton, Stephon Marbury, and Hedo Turkoglu. Turkoglu, I don't know how you say that, but time for our checkup on the league standings. The Chicago Bulls are at the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. Okay. Our old Boykins, Stephen Baldwin, Joe Smith, Elton Brand, Dale Davis, Jamal Crawford, LaFonso Ellis, Jamie Feek, Randy Brown, John Simmons. Okay, so they got some 70s and a few 80s. The New Jersey Nets are at the second place with Rod Strickland, Derek Anderson, Harold Stevens, Emmanuel Trichet, Tyson Chandler, and Jacques Vaughn. The Indiana Pacers are at third. The Celtics are finally moving up. They're at fourth with Kenny Anderson, Quentin Richardson, Antoine Walker, Rasheed Wallace, Antonio McDease, Lowell Jackson, Walter McCarty, Tony Batty, Jason Terry. So I got some decent people. And at the bottom is probably the Atlanta Hawks and then the Miami Heat. That is surprising to see, actually. The Heat, Sam Castle, Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, Larry Johnson, Eric Montross, Greg Ostertag, Guy Maggette, Conrad Stevenson. Okay, so I mean I get why they're at the bottom, honestly. The Hawks have Ikpe Udo, Melvin Paxson, Oleg Markov, Chris Crawford, that dude, Bonzi Wells, Gus Morgan. They have a bunch of weird names on their team. Number one in the Western Conference is the San Antonio Spurs once again at the top with Jason Kidd, Manu Ginobili, Dwayne McDaniels, Tim Duncan, Ben Wallace, Malik Rose, Eduardo Nahara, Kyle Korver, Mookie Blaylock, Cherokee Parks. The T-Wolves are second place with Ekpe Christopher, Shandon Anderson, Haydu Turkoglu, Kevin Garnett, Jermaine O'Neal, Wally Cesarbiak, I guess, Rosho Nestorovic, Terrell Brandon. They got some good people. The LA Clippers with Gilbert Arenas, Terrell Cotton, I should say, Doug Shepard, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Michael Olowokandi, Vitaly Potapinko, Malcolm Davis, Luke Ridnour. I'm probably saying all of these names wrong, so the Hornets are finally towards the top with Vontigo Cummings, Isaiah Ryder, Bill Ryder, Danny Fortson, Todd McCulloch, JT Burton, Dmitry Ostrovsky, I should say, Alain Gearbaud, Donnell Gibson, Jordan Bush, Luke Walton. Okay, Luke Longley, he's still there. Then we got the LA Lakers. They're down pretty far. I mean, they've got everyone still, pretty much. And then at the bottom of this is the Golden State Warriors with Jason Williams, Jerry Stackhouse, Samuel Evans, Samaki Walker, Eric Dampier, Jerome Williams, Lawrence Rivers, Todd Ewing. So basically just some people. The Jazz, they still have, well, they have Melo, Lamar Odom, Caron Butler. And I'm pretty sure they do still have, okay, but they have Pau Gasol. So where is, I wonder. Not the Heat, I don't need to go in there. I'm really interested, is John Stockton and them finished? Actually, no, I double tapped it. No, John Stockton, where's he at? Is he on the Celtics? Yeah, he's on the Celtics, that's right. So Stockton's at the Celtics. He's old too. Pretty sure. He's doing nothing. 2003, 2004 series. So basically what he's doing is just sitting there. Another thing I want to see. Any injuries, like main injuries? Yeah, Ron Artest. He's pretty much the biggest name there. Steve Nash. He's just out from between 4 to 6 weeks. Mike Bibby's a big name. It's 4 to 6 weeks. Chris Webber is done. Nick Collison's done. Well, they're just out. Okay, 2 to 4, 1 to 2. Kenyon Martin, 1 to 2. Jalen Rose, 1 to 2. So yeah, they're basically they're almost finished. Half of them are with their injuries. Okay, I see. Well, let's actually go and look. Anything big? I mean, the biggest thing I could see here is the Jazz sending John Stockton and Gary McCarthy to the Celtics for Wesley Person. Right here, the Raptors trading the 2005 first round pick to into Dikembe Mutombo to the Wizards for Greg Foster and Mitchell Richmond. It's pretty much it right there. Okay, since that was already finished, we're going to skip all the way to the end, and I'll be back after that. goes to Tim Duncan. That's his what? Is that his second one? Yeah, it's his second MVP. He won it in 2002. And he's been an All-Star since for 1998, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. Okay. Good job, Tim Duncan. Rookie of the Year goes to Blake Anthony. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Michael Dickerson from the Vancouver Grizzlies. DPOY goes to Shaquille O'Neal. Most Improved Player goes to Oleg Markov. And John Beilein wins Coach of the Year. I accidentally pressed over Tim Duncan. I don't read that stuff. Okay, the Celtics are at 3. T-Wolves are at 1. The Pistons didn't even make it. And they won it in real life, so... Okay. We're going to simulate this round, this entire round. The Bulls are first seed. So are they going to win their 7th NBA championship without having Michael Jordan on the team? Or is the Cavs going to knock them out? Hornets are gone. The Mavs are gone. Pacers are gone. Suns are gone. Jazz are gone. Bobcats are gone. Magic's gone. And the Cavs are gone. The Bulls took them to a Game 7. Cavs took them to a Game 7, really, and then the Bulls won it. The T-Wolves knocked the Jazz out 4-1. The Clippers knocked the Mavs out 4-1. The Lakers knocked the Hornets out 4-1. The Spurs knocked the Suns out 4-1. 4-3 Bulls, 4-2 Raptors, 4-2 Celtics, 4-1 Nets. Sean is going to like this if the Boston Celtics actually make it to the conference finals. Will they, though? I don't know. It doesn't look like they will. They could. Lakers are gone. Got swept by the Spurs. Clippers are gone. Celtics are gone. Raptors are gone. The Bulls are taking it a little bit too close. It's 2 Game 7s they've had to go to. Celtics took them to a 6 at least. Spurs didn't even let the Lakers have a chance. I kind of want to see what happened here. They just got them. Game 1. Whew. Tim Duncan with 40 points, destroying them 106 to 68. Shaq and Kobe split their points. Goodness gracious. Game 2, 91-79, a little bit closer. Manu Ginobili knocks down 31. Kobe tried. Kobe knocked it down. Oh, wait, I moved on to the next one. Sorry. Yeah, still Kobe, 26 points in that one. Game 3, they won 102-95. So the Lakers tried catching up more and more. Duncan with 26 points. Bryant with 36. Oh, and then they got just a tad bit closer, 105-100. Bryant with his 29 points. Manu Ginobili with his 26. I'm interested about this too. Game 1, the Nets defeated them 97-77. Van Horn got 21 points only. I mean, it's still a top one, but Hall got 20. Hall got 21 in the second game. They lost 180. Kenyon Martin got 37. Hall got 23, and Walker got 23. As they won 99-90. Strickland only got 19. Then they won 104-76, with Jackson getting 26, and the Nets, Kenyon Martin getting 15. That is Kenyon Martin, correct? Okay. Did they show that wrong? No, they showed it right. Just making sure. And then the Nets won 106-72 as Tony Batty only scored 16. And the Nets, Stevens scored 24, along with Kenny Martin scoring 24. Then there was game 6. The Bulls, they're taking it a little bit too close. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like they're keeping it a little bit too close again. Spurs are gone. Nets are gone. So it's the Bulls and the T-Wolves. Dang. But the T-Wolves took everyone out 4-1. So, can they do it here? The Bulls win game 1 and game 2 and game 3. Are you kidding me? I actually do want to see the Bulls take this. They're not going to take it this game. They didn't take it that game. So it's 3-1 Bulls. I got to give it to the Bulls for doing this. And then they just lose it like that. The Bulls win. With Mike Bibby being the finals MVP. The Bulls dethroned. Well, the cool thing is both 1 seed made it. But the Bulls kept it close the entire time. So they were the underdogs going into this. Who had the better record? Bulls had 58 and 24. The T-Wolves had 57-25. So the Bulls had a better one. By just 1 game. Yeah, just 1 game. Hey, congrats to the Bulls. That's what I gotta say. That makes their 6th championship. 6 finals championships. Pretty cool. I mean, Michael Jordan holds everything still, but yep, 7 NBA championships, 7 conference championships, and 38 playoff appearances. So the Bulls are 7-7 when going to the finals. They're still 7-7. Okay. The Celtics still have the most with 17, of course. Or so far, they have the most out of the ones I've went through. The Heat with 3, Jazz with none, the Kings with 2, the Knicks with 2, Lakers barely beating the Celtics by having 18. That's because Kobe helped them win 2 of them back to back, I think, on here. Am I right? I mean, they've done pretty good. Then you got the teams with just nothing. Pistons with 3, Raptors with 1, Rockets with 2, Spurs with 5, Suns with 0, Supersonics with 1, Timberwolves with 0, Trailblazers with 1. I'm pretty sure the Supersonics is just counting the Thunder. I believe it's just counting the Thunder. Has any team not made it? The Warriors haven't made it since 1999. So really, every team has been there during the time of me doing this entire recording. Okay, nice. I like that. It's good that they've all made it. The retirements: Jeff Hornacek finally retires. Muggsy Bogues retires. Rod Strickland retires. Mitch Richmond, Brian Shaw, Glenn Ross, Cliff Robinson, Judd Buechler finally retires. Tim Hardaway finally retires. Tony Kukoc finally retires. A name I'm still not seeing on here. Does John Stockton just not know when to quit? Anything happen? Anything change? They were, I think, yeah, they were 1 vote off of getting that one passed. They got that one. It's now going to be rookies versus sophomores. It's weird. It's kind of cool though. Okay. It's a bunch of not really much stuff. Draft lottery. I like this. This is pretty cool to check out. The Grizzlies have a 14% chance, Nuggets have a 14% chance, and Trailblazers have a 14% chance. Let's see who actually gets it. The Hawks get it at number 1. Grizzlies get it at number 2 thanks to Golden State. The Nuggets get it at 3. The Heat get it at 5. And the Bulls, of course, at 30 because they won. Staff signing, it's not my problem. Time for the draft. This is a decent draft. I do gotta say that. It's a pretty good draft. So welcome to the 2004 NBA Draft. With the first pick in the 2004 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Wesley Hickman from Richmond. With the second pick, the Vancouver Grizzlies select Dwight Howard from SW Atlanta Christian High School. With the third pick, the Denver Nuggets select Luol Deng from Duke. With the fourth pick, the Portland Trailblazers select Lu Su from China. With the fifth pick, the Miami Heat select Andre Iguodala from Arizona. Okay. With the sixth pick, the Seattle Supersonics select Devin Harris from Wisconsin. With the seventh pick, the Detroit Pistons select Jeremy Gill from La Salle. With the eighth pick, the New York Knicks select Thomas Long from Stanford. With the ninth pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select Donnie Payne from Texas Tech. And with the 10th pick, the Washington Wizards select Sean Livingston from Peoria Central High School. Okay, nice picks. I do gotta say that. And they gotta sign the rookies and everything. Kind of interested after the moratorium thing just to see who goes where. And then of day 3, as of day 3, Allen Iverson signs with the Suns. Jason Kidd signs with the Heat. Vince Carter signs with the Raptors. He's still only 27. Tracy McGrady signs with the Heat. Baron Davis signs with the Bobcats. Elton Brand signs with the Wizards. Kenyon Martin signs with the Nets. Jamal Mashburn signs with the Grizzlies. Harold Stevens signs with the Nets. Chauncey Billups to the Spurs. Okay. Do what you want. That's how I see it. And then we're going to get the 2005 draft loaded up. The second, or we're going to get the prospect loaded up after it pops up for me to do so. I'll do so and then we'll check and then that'll end the episode. But we're not done with that yet. We're not done with the episode. Stop thinking we're done. Just kidding, you didn't think that. Load the draft class, the historic draft class. The 2005 one. Here we go. And advance to the next season. And we'll check it because I'm kind of interested to see who's in the 2005 draft class. Danny Granger. Chris Paul is in this one. Marvin Williams. Francis Kennedy. Andrew Bogut is in this one. Wow, I really only know just a few players in this. I think I know Eric Nance. I know Irsan Ilyasova. Okay. So not the biggest one. Because the biggest name here was that, yeah, Marcin Gortat. I know him. Okay. Number 1 is Danny Granger, of course. And number 2 is Chris Paul. Chris Paul's going to be the interesting one to see where he lands, because it'd be pretty cool to see. But With that said, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.